Learning objectives. After studying this module, students will be able to understand the meaning and usage of spreadsheet software. Explain components of spreadsheet. Define cell range. Working with rows and columns. Explain cell referencing and its types. Understand auto-format concept and how to do that. Explain cell borders and protecting cells. Use the specific feature of Excel such as spell check and autocorrect. Introduction of spreadsheet and its basic components. Spreadsheet. A spreadsheet is a software that stores data and information in the form of rows and columns. There are many spreadsheet software are available like Microsoft Excel, Lotus 123, OpenOffice.org, Calc, etc. How to start a spreadsheet program? We need to follow the following steps to start spreadsheet software. Click on the Start button on the taskbar. Click on All Programs. Click on Microsoft Excel. A blank sheet would be displayed on your monitor screen. Basic components of spreadsheet. There are many components of spreadsheet software. Let us discuss them one by one. 1. Workbook. The document which we create in Excel is called as workbook. The extension of a workbook is .xlsx. It contains 3 sheets by default and can be extended up to 255 worksheets. 2. Worksheet. A worksheet is a collection of rows and columns. It is the place where we enter data in Excel. A worksheet contains 10,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns. 3. Rows and columns. The rows in an Excel sheet are numbered vertically like 1, 2, 3 and so on till 10,48,576, and columns in an Excel sheet are named horizontally as A, B, C and so on till IV. 4. Cell. A cell is an intersection of row and column. It is the most basic unit of a worksheet. 5. Cell address. The cell address is column name followed by row number. It is used to identify the cell in the workbook. For example, if row 8 and column C intersect, the address of the cell formed by this intersection becomes C8. Components of spreadsheet. Cell range. It refers to a group of cells that are adjacent to each other and forms a rectangular shape. Active cell. The cell which is clicked or where the mouse pointer is currently becomes an active cell. Formula bar. This is the area where we can edit the contents of the cell or we write formulas. This is next to the name box. Cell pointer. It is the thick green boundary that surrounds the active cell. Name box. It is the place which shows the address of the cell. Navigating in a worksheet. There are many ways to navigate in a worksheet. We can move around through scroll bar, arrow keys and mouse. The first method through which we can navigate through worksheet are using various key combinations. We can use various combinations of keys to move in the worksheet. Using the name box. We can directly move to a particular cell by typing the address of the cell in the name box. For example, If we want to move to cell C8, then we can type C8 in the name box and the cursor will automatically reach there. Using the Go To dialog box. Another method of navigating in a worksheet is by using the Go To dialog box. We can go to Edit menu and click on Go To option. Enter the cell address in the reference text box. As we press Enter key, the cursor will automatically move to that particular cell. Navigating and saving formulas in the workbook. Navigating between worksheet. To move between the worksheets, we can click on the sheet tabs which are located on the bottom of the sheet. We can directly click on the Sheet tab and choose the sheet which we want to open. In case the number of sheets are more, then we can choose the sheet scrolling buttons to move from one sheet to another. Scrolling buttons. Scrolling buttons are those buttons that help to move from one sheet to another in a workbook. There are 4 scrolling buttons in a workbook. How to save a workbook? We can save the workbook in the hard drive of the computer. We need to follow the following steps to save the worksheet. Click on the File menu or press Alt plus F or go to the standard toolbar of the worksheet. Click on Save As option from the File menu or click on Save option from standard toolbar. Choose the locations where you want to save the file. Type the name with which you want to save the file. Click on Save. Your file will be saved with that name. Opening and using formulas in the workbook. Opening a workbook. We can open any existing workbook in it. There are certain steps which we need to follow to open a workbook. Click on the File menu or Standard toolbar. Choose the option Open from File menu or Standard toolbar. Select the name by clicking on it. The file will be open. Using formulas and functions. There is a difference between the formulas and functions. Formula is an expression that calculates the value of a cell. For example, equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 is a formula that adds up the values in cells A1 to A4. Function is a predefined formula which is already available in Excel. Entering formulas in Excel. A formula in Excel always starts with equal to symbol. Otherwise, it will be taken as a text entry. A formula in Excel helps in performing calculations. Formulas are mathematical calculations. It helps to establish a relationship between 2 or more cells. A formula contains the cell address of the cells that are used in the formulas, operators and functions. A formula automatically calculates the results if there is any change in the values. Using 4 arithmetic operators. We can use many arithmetic operators in Excel to perform mathematical calculations. The most basic operator widely used are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Steps to perform addition. Place the cursor on the cell B2 and type 85. Press Enter key and move the cursor to cell B3 and type 75. Press Enter to move to cell B4 and type equal to B2 plus B3 in that cell. The content of cell B2 and B3 will be added in B4. Using auto sum. The auto sum is the feature of Excel that helps us to do the addition. The AutoSum button on the standard toolbar automatically adds the values in the destination cell or to the left of the destination cell. Steps to apply AutoSum. Click on the destination cell, that is, the cell in which the result is to be displayed. Click on the AutoSum button, which is located on the standard toolbar. The cells containing the numbers to be added automatically should now be highlighted. Press Enter to see the result in the destination cell. Functions in Excel. These are the pre-written formulas. These are the programs that accept a value and return the results after processing it. Functions are different from formulas. There is a difference between the functions and formulas. Functions accept values, whereas formulas don't. Things we should keep in mind while writing functions. Use an equal to symbol before writing a formula. Write the name of the function. Write the functions within a parenthesis. Use a comma to separate cell addresses. Copying and pasting formulas and functions. The formula can be copied using different methods. Method 1. We can copy the formulas using Edit menu. Click on the cell that has the formula written. Choose the Copy option from the Edit menu. Go to the cell where the formula is to be copied. Choose the Paste option from the Edit menu. Method 2. Using the Formatting toolbar or keyboard shortcuts. The following steps we need to take to copy data through Formatting toolbar. Click on the cell where the formula is written. Click on the Copy button located on the Formatting toolbar or press Ctrl+C. Click on the cell where you want to copy the formula. Click on the Paste button on the Formatting toolbar or press Ctrl+V. Cell referencing. You must have observed when we copy formula from one cell to another, the formula automatically changes as per the row and columns where it is copied. The cell coordinates in the formula are called as cell referencing. There are two commonly used cell references we use in Excel. These are explained as follows. Absolute referencing. Absolute referencing is when we copy formula from one cell to another and then the formula does not change as per the row and columns where it is copied. We place a $sign in front of the row or column where to make a column or row absolute. In simple words, this means that while copying this formula to another cell, the column name and the row number will remain fixed and they will not change. Relative referencing. Relative referencing is when we copy a formula from one cell to another. Then the formula changes as per the row and column where it is copied. This is the default mode of referencing in a spreadsheet. Mixed referencing. This is a combination of absolute and relative referencing. We can make column or row absolute or relative as per our convenience. Means column can be changed while copying formula, but row will remain fixed. Working with worksheets. Working with worksheet ranges. Each cell is represented by a cell address. A group of cells can be referenced using a reference operator. There are two types of reference operators. Range. A range reference refers to all the cells which are between including the reference. A cell range reference contains two cell addresses separated by a colon. The range reference C1:C4 includes cells C1, C2, C3 and C4. Union. A union reference consists of two or more cell addresses separated by a comma. It includes two or more references. For example, the reference B7, C7, D7 refers to cells B7, C7 and D7. Using range names in formula. Range of cells is used when we have to work with large amount of data. For example, if a column in the worksheet contains the income of employees, it will be required again and again for calculating the total salary of all employees or calculating the average salary and so on. So, it is always convenient and efficient to name this range meaningfully and use the name of the range instead of the cell coordinates. Advantages of naming a range. Easy to remember. Easy movement in worksheet. Easy to use. Helpful in linking. Creating a range name. Steps to create a range name. Select range of cells which you want to be named. Click on the Formulas menu and choose the Name option. Choose the Define option from the Name sub-menu. Type the name of the range in the workbook text box. Click on the OK. Working with rows and columns. Sometimes we need to add extra row and columns in the worksheet to add some extra information. Steps to insert a new row. Click on the row above or below which you want to insert a new row. Right-click on the row. Choose Insert option and then choose Entire Row option. The row will be inserted. Steps to insert a new column. Click on the column on left or right of which you want to insert a new column. Right-click on the column. Choose Insert option and then choose Entire Column option. The column will be inserted. Deleting row and columns. When we need to delete row and columns, we need to follow the following steps. Steps to delete a row. Right-click on the row which you want to delete. Choose the option Delete. Click on the entire row. The row will be deleted. Steps to delete a column. Right-click on the column that you want to delete. Choose the option Delete. Click on the entire column. The column will be deleted. Inserting and deleting cells. We can insert or delete cells individually rather than inserting entire row or column. Inserting cells. Click on the cell where new cell is to be inserted. Choose the cell option from Insert menu. You will get 4 options. 1. Shift cells right. Adds a blank cell to the left of the selected cells. 2. Shifts cell down. Adds a blank cell above the selected cell. 3. Entire row. Adds a new row above the selected cell. 4. Entire column. Adds a new column to the left of the selected cell. Deleting the cell. Click on the cell which is to be deleted. Choose the cell option from Delete menu. Choose the appropriate option. 1. Shift cells left. The cells to the right of the deleted cell are moved left. 2. Shift cells up. The cells below the deleted cell are moved up. 3. Entire row. This option deletes the entire row and moves the row below upwards. 4. Entire column. This option deletes the entire column and moves the row to the right leftwards. Clearing data. We need to place the cursor in the cell or highlight the group of cells that we want to delete and press the delete key. Steps to clear the data. Click on the single cell or select the cells that you want to delete. Choose the Clear option from Edit menu. Choose the relevant option from the Clear sub-menus. 1. All to delete all formats, contents and comments. 2. Formats to delete formats only. 3. Contents to delete contents only. 4. Comments to delete comments only. Selecting cells. For performing every function or command on any cell or group of cells, first we need to select the cells. Select a row. To select a row, we need to click on the row number on the left-hand side of the spreadsheet. Select a column. To select an entire column, we need to click on the column label at the top of the spreadsheet. Select all cells in a worksheet. Click on the empty grey box in the left corner between A and 1. This area is called the Select All button. Selecting contiguous group of cells. We can select the contiguous cell by using two methods. Using name box. Click on the name box. Type the cell address of the starting cell and ending cell separated by a colon. Press Enter key to select the cell. Using drag and drop method. Place the cursor in the starting cell. Hold the left mouse button and drag the mouse over the areas which you want to be selected. To select non-contiguous cells, place the cursor on any cell. Press the left mouse button. While holding down the Control key and left mouse button, move mouse from starting cell to ending cell. Holding down the Control key enables one to select non-contiguous areas of the worksheet. Perform the desired operation. Editing cell contents. We can edit the contents of the cells by three ways. 1. By using F2 key. Move the cursor to the cell whose content you want to edit. Press F2. Make the changes. Press Enter. 2. Using the formula bar. Move the cursor to the cell whose content you want to edit. Click on the formula bar. Edit the contents. Press Enter key. 3. By double-clicking in the cell. Move the cursor to the desired cell. Double-click in the cell. Make the changes in the cell. Press Enter key. Aligning cell content. We can change the alignment of the cell content to left, right or center. By default, the alignment is left. There are two methods to change the alignment. Using the menu. Click on the cell that you want to align. Go to Format menu and choose Alignment option. Select the desired alignment, vertical or horizontal. Click on OK. Using the Formatting toolbar. Click on the cell that you want to align. Go to the Alignment option on the Formatting toolbar. Choose the alignment as per your requirement, vertical or horizontal. The cells will be aligned as per your requirement. Formatting in Excel. Changing column width. There are two ways to change the column width. Using the menu bar. Place the cursor anywhere in the column whose width you want to be changed. Click on the Format menu and choose the column option. Type the column width which you want to set for the columns. By dragging. Place the cursor between the borders of the two columns heading. The pointer will change to plus symbol. Drag the mouse to right or left to change the width of the column. Changing row height. There are two ways to change the row height. Using menu bar. Place the cursor anywhere in the row whose height you want to be changed. Click on the Format menu and choose the row option. Type the row height which you want to set for the columns. By dragging, place the cursor between the borders of the two row heading borders. The pointer will change to plus symbol. Drag the mouse to up or down to change the height of the row. Changing the font attributes. We can change the font style, size and color through the font attributes. We need to follow the following steps to change the font settings. Click on the cell whose font you want to format. Click on the Format menu and choose Cell option. Click on the Font tab. Change the font size, color, style as per your desire. Click on OK. Or we can go to Formatting toolbar and make the changes in the font attributes directly from there. Auto formatting options in Excel. Auto formatting in Excel. The auto format is a feature of Excel through which we can create our own styles or can use the ready-made style or formats that are available in the Excel. Features of auto formatting. It helps to give a professional look to the worksheets. It improves the readability of the worksheet. Saves time. Steps to auto format a worksheet. Go to the Format menu and choose the Auto Format option. Choose the format that you want to apply. Click on OK button. Modify the style. We can also modify the style by creating our own style of formatting. We can create our own font size, color, alignment, type of font and can store it as a style in the system. To add or modify the style, we need to take the following steps. Click on Format menu and choose the Style option. Type a new name for the style in the Style name box. To change the style of an existing worksheet, choose the style from the available style options. Click on Modify. Select the formats that you want to apply. Click on OK. Clear the checkbox for any type of formats that are not to be included in the style. To define and apply the style to the selected cells, click OK. Additional formatting options in Excel. We can apply many other formatting on the worksheet. Let us discuss them one by one. Cell borders. We can add borders around the cell to make it more readable and give a clean look to the worksheet. This is helpful when a spreadsheet needs to be printed because by default, cell grid lines do not appear when we print a document. Steps to add borders around the cells. Select the cell on which you want to apply borders. Then click on the Borders button. Choose a border style that you want to apply. To have different colors of borders at different sides of cell, click on the down arrow next to the Borders button. Select the Draw Border option from the drop-down menu. Choose the line width and color of the line to draw border. Special cell shades. We can fill the cells with different colors and shade. It makes the cell more presentable. Steps to apply cell shades in cells. Select the cells. Choose the cells options from the Format menu. Click on the Fill tab. Choose the desired color and patterns that you want to apply. Click on OK and the desired pattern would be applied on the cells. Protecting cells. Excel also provides us the feature of protecting the cells to avoid unauthorized access to the data. It helps us to protect the document from editing or viewing by the others. It is important to set an option to unlock cells that may still require change after a worksheet is protected. By default, every cell has its locked property set to true. Steps to protect a cell. Select the cells that you want to be locked. Go to Format menu and choose Cells option. Click on the Protection tab. Click OK. Conditional formatting in Excel. This feature allows a user to format the cells as per the predefined criterion. We need to follow the following steps to set the conditional formatting. Go to Format menu and choose the Conditional Formatting option. Specify the criterion of formatting in the Formatting dialog box. Click on Format option. Select the font styles, borders, and any other formatting that you want to apply. Click on OK. Tab colors. We can give different colors to the names of the worksheets to make them look different from each other. The steps to change the tab colors are: click on the sheet name. Right-click and in the pop-up box, choose the tab color option. Select the desired color from the Format tab color dialog box. Click on OK to see the effect. Using charts. Excel provides us the facility of using charts with the help of which we can represent the data visually through diagrams. It helps to compare data and do the analysis of data. The Chart Wizard button helps us to create charts. Steps to create charts. Select the range of cells containing the data, including the column titles and the row labels, to be plotted on the chart. Click on the Insert tab. Click and select the desired chart category in the Charts group. We will plot a column chart for the data series in this example. Click on the Column option in the Charts group. A drop-down list of chart subtypes is displayed. Select the desired chart subtype. In this case, click on the Clustered Column Chart subtype. The chart appears in the worksheet. Two new tabs, Design and Format, appear in the ribbon whenever you click on the chart. Special features in Excel. Spell check. This tool automatically checks for grammatical spelling errors in the Excel worksheet. Steps to check spell check. Select the range of cells that you want to be checked. Click on the spelling button located on the standard toolbar. On finding the errors, make the changes accordingly. Autocorrect. The autocorrect feature can correct the common typing errors in the worksheet. For example, it can change change to change. We can add commonly misspelled words into autocorrect entry so that next time when you write those words, it doesn't show errors. Finding and replacing data. This feature helps to find out repeated values in a multiple sheets and can also replace the values with some other values. Steps to find the replace. Click on the cell whose value is to be found and replaced. Choose the Replace button from the Edit menu. the Find and Replace dialog box will open. Enter the text that you want to find in the Find What box. Enter the text to be replaced within the Replace with Text box. Click on the Replace All button and then click on OK. Using Autofill. Excel provides us a feature called Autofill, which copies a series of values, formulas, or labels. The autofill handle, which is like a plus symbol, can be located at the bottom right corner of the active cell. Steps to autofill. Click on the first cell and type Monday. Click on the cell again and position the mouse in the bottom right corner of the cell so that the cursor changes to a plus symbol. With the cursor, click, hold and drag the mouse down. It automatically displays the next day and produces a series of days. Adding comments. Comments can be added to cell as an explanatory notes. Comments are represented as a small red triangle in the upper right corner of the cell. As a user hover the mouse over that cell, the comment written with that cell is displayed. Steps to add a comment. Click on the cell where comment is to be added. Choose Comment from the Review menu. Type the comment in the text box. Click outside the cell after writing the comment. A triangular appears outside the cell. Printing a worksheet. We can print the worksheet by clicking on the Print button from the File menu or Print icon from the standard toolbar. Print Preview. Print Preview helps to view the document and to specify the settings for the printing. Steps to print worksheet. Click on the File menu. Click on Print Preview option. Click Setup. Choose the Page tab. Choose Landscape or Portrait. Click on OK. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned in this module. A spreadsheet is a software that stores data and information in the form of rows and columns. The document which we create in Excel is called as Workbook. The extension of a workbook is .xlsx. A worksheet is a collection of rows and columns. A cell is an intersection of row and column. The cell address is column name followed by row number. Cell range refers to a group of cells that are adjacent to each other and forms a rectangular shape. Formula is an expression that calculates the value of a cell. Function is a predefined formula which is already available in Excel. The AutoSum is the feature of Excel that helps us to do the addition. Spell check and autocorrect are the special features in Excel that are used to automatically check spelling and grammatical errors.